New Zealand. Its natural beauty is known and coveted throughout the world, and this green, clean land isn't just a dream destination for those seeking a little bit of paradise. New Zealand also produces food and drink products consumed by discerning consumers across the globe. And Ishigaki is proud to be part of New Zealand's clean green infrastructure, operating in the water treatment plant that supplies drinking water to nearly a quarter of the country's population. Here, water is treated from 4 dams through 83 clarifiers and 30 sand filters before being distributed across the region. The underflow from these clarifiers and backwash water from the sand filters are dewatered by filter presses before the water can continue its journey and the dewatered slurry is disposed of. Back in 2014, the plant installed a state-of-the-art Ishigaki LASTDA SD filter press. This replaced one of the outdated conventional filter presses, and clearly impressed by the results, another press was replaced with an Ishigaki in 2019. The Ishigaki LASTDA SD has been in plants around the world for over 45 years, a well-proven, trusted technology that's supported by Ishigaki's excellent technical service team that services all Ishigaki installations. Unlike the old manual presses, the LASTDA SD is a fully automatic, chemical-free filter press. With the Ishigaki LASTDA SD, cycle times have been reduced from what was between 4 hours to a whole day, down to less than 90 minutes, even down to as little as 20 minutes in some cases. And the Ishigaki LASTDA SD is fully automatic. Not only does it vastly reduce the time required to run a full cycle of dewatering, it also needs no manual intervention at the end of the cycle to remove the dewatered cake for disposal. With old manual presses, all the dewatered cake has to be manually removed from the machine cloths at the end of each cycle. This old system also requires the use of chemicals such as polymer and lime, which coagulate the slurry in the machine as well as help with the manual cloth cleaning process, as the machine cloths also need to be cleaned by hand in preparation for the next manual cycle. All of this adds significant time, handling processes and operational costs. With the Ishigaki LASTDA SD, this whole process is fully automatic. The dewatered cake is automatically discharged, the cloths are automatically washed, and the machine plates are automatically reset for the whole process to begin again right away. No labor required and no chemicals required, a saving that amounts to several $1 million per year. Our teams also work with plants to run filter testing to help teams visualize the performance gains new presses will offer. With the LASTDA SD, at the start of each cycle, all the filter plates are closed at once and clamped by a hydraulic cylinder to form filter chambers. Slurry is fed into the filter chambers from the feed port located in the top of each filter chamber. As solids in the slurry build up on the filter cloth to form a filter cake, filtrate passes through the filter cloth to the filtrate port. When the feed process is completed, pressurized water is introduced into the diaphragms to compress the filter cake for further dewatering. Then, after the compression process, the pressure on the filter plates is released and all the plates open at once. The filter cake is then discharged by our unique cloth traveling mechanism. As all the filter cloths travel down, the filter cake is peeled off automatically. This mechanism allows even 3mm cake to be discharged without difficulties. No operator assistance is required for the cake discharge process. After cake discharge, as the filter cloths automatically travel to their original position, the auto wash process cleans the cloths section by section with spray nozzles installed below the filter plates. Ishigaki's LASTDA SD's advanced, efficient processing also reduces cake moisture, considerably reducing cake disposal costs. And due to the volume of underflow and backwash that can be processed by the LASTDA SD filter press, treatment plants can take advantage of having smaller machines or less machines operating. Overall, the efficiencies offered by the Ishigaki LASTDA SD: a significant reduction in labor, substantial increases in volumes processed along with considerable reduction in processing times, a chemical-free process and reduction in machine size and numbers results in efficiencies that can be measured in savings of many millions of dollars per annum. When it's time to move forward, it's time to move to Ishigaki.